Good evening, everybody. You know, as I was getting ready to go to the gym, I was reminded of a commercial that I used to watch as growing up. You know, I was getting ready for the school, for the gym, wasn't really thinking about much of anything, and I was reminded of a commercial that I used to see quite often growing up. And the commercial was a Sprite commercial, and featured this young man, real built, real athletic on the basketball court, and he would dribbling, real skilled, and he would go up for a dunk and get hung. And the commercial would say that image is nothing, that we've got to obey our thirst. Image is nothing, obey your thirst. And so he would go and drink some Sprite, same young man, same basketball court, same day, playing the same game. He would go and try to dunk again, and he would make it. And so the commercial was just basically saying that you should drink Sprite, you know, to obey the thirst within. And so I really started thinking about that, and I started thinking about all the things in my personal life that I've thirsted after that wasn't good, that wasn't beneficial to me or anybody around me. You know what I'm saying? There was times where, you know, I was thirsting after women. I was thirsting after companionship. I was thirsting after all these other things. So many people out there are thirsting after, you know, success, thirsting after, you know, being the boss and being the one in charge, and all of these crazy situations. You know, the world is really thirsty right now. But I'm reminded of a Bible verse in Psalms 42, and it says, as the deer, or as the hart pants after the water brooks, so panteth my soul after you, O God. There are so many people, I don't know who I'm really talking to right now, but there's somebody that has a thirst for God on the inside. And it's time for you to start doing whatever it is that God is putting in your heart. You've been trying to fill it with all kind of voids that doesn't really matter. You've been trying to fill it with other people. You've been trying to fill it with your career. You've been trying to fill this thirst with drugs. You've been trying to fill this thirst with pornography, but for whatever reason, it's not being quenched. And that's because God has put something on the inside of you that you have to do. You have to do it. And it's only going to be found when you begin to chase after God. See, just like the deer needs the water to survive, just like animals need water to survive, we are mostly made up of water, and we need water to survive. We can go days without food, but we can't go days without water. And so the word of God is as living water, and you need God in your life. You can't fix it any other way. You can't drink it away. You can't dope it away. You can't dance it away. You can't make it rain away. No other way. You have to seek God in these days, in this time. God is calling you to do something great and something amazing. And that thirst that you've been feeling on the inside, that uneasiness that you've been feeling on the inside, is only going to be fulfilled when you begin to do what God has called you to do. I know you're thirsty. I know you want to do more. I know you want to see things happen in this day and in this society in which we live in. And it's only going to be filled when you follow what God has put in your heart, baby. Anything else, it ain't going to work. I don't care what you try to do. I don't care how you try to prolong it. I don't care how you try to fill it with all these temporary things. It's not going to be fulfilled until you do what God has called you to do. This is Elgin Stevens. I'm praying for you. Feel that thirst. Peace.